Hello and welcome to another League of Legends video with Ozwizard, LOL play as I think I call them. So here we are. I played this game yesterday, and it's a pretty okay match, I guess. It's ranked in on my Silver 1 account, which I'm oh so desperately clawing my way to gold with. And so I'm duo queuing with my friend who actually is gold 5, I believe. That's him right there on the screen playing Morgana. I'm playing Volibear. On this account, I've redone a few ways I play, mainly as a result of having limited rune pages and just deciding that I want to do things a certain way, as in maining champions, rather than playing a different champion. There was this thing on Reddit a while back, which was LOL Analyzer or something, or your Summoner Statistic Analyzer. And basically, it told me that, like, though my stats on average were like slightly better, above average of people that had been analyzed or whatever. And I did it later on, so I know it had a pretty good mix of people. But like it said I was versatile or something because I played a different champion like every game almost. It was getting kind of ridiculous. Of course, this was on my other account where I have nearly all the champions. I don't have nearly all the champions on this account. I have 20. I almost have 20, I guess. I don't know. I have a handful. But I'm trying not to play too many champions. I want to main a few to help me climb, so I'm mechanically proficient at these champions in addition to having decent game sense, because I found outside of AD carries, which was what I mained for the most part this last year, that mechanically my skill was pretty low on most of my champions. So, or not necessarily my champions, but champions I played, because I would just play them for one time and like maybe play that champion once a week, if at most, because of how little I actually even played in general. So I've decided for this account, Kerfuffle, I'm playing a limited amount of champions. So I'm playing Lux in the mid support positions, and because I'm pretty good at Lux, I might show a Lux game in the future if I can get one recorded. I got this new replay.gg instead of using LOL recorder, because that is glitchy. Doesn't always work depending on releases. This replay.gg so far seems quite impressive. I'm liking it. Well, anyway, this game is gonna look retardedly low quality, and the reason for that is, of course, I am on my Silver 1 account, and my friend is only Gold 5. But I mean, that's I would consider that about average for League of Legends skill level, Silver 1 to Gold 5. Even though the statistics show that most people that like Silver 3 could be considered average. There's majority of people between Silver 4 and like Silver 2. But anyway, our Silver, our Challenger Silver, our not Challenger, I wish, our Platinum Silver was lagging pretty badly apparently at the start. Pretty much the whole game actually, but all our solo lanes pretty much did really great. Like, not to brag on myself, and as a matter of fact, Rise is really weak at the moment. He's not really weak. He's about as strong as he was, but maybe not so much. I don't know. Apparently his win rate is the same. I think that they will buff him for sure, because his new kit allows a bit more counterplay, Rito's favorite buzzword. Now our LeBlanc has a rough start from the looks of this, but I don't know, at some point LeBlanc just kind of explodes and becomes really good. So I'm treating this Rise with a lot of respect, because I don't know what's his skill level, but after some probing with it, and actually this timing worked out quite well. So what I do is, I know he's gonna bind me, but I still have my Q charge to flip him backwards, and I can get my 3 autos and bite him. So what happens here is Rengar has amazing timing and comes in for the empowered Bola strike to stun him. I'm typing there, just tanking up minion damage, because I'm only Silver 1 and not good at this game. And there's our Silver lagging, trying to see us. So Amumu comes in, and Rengar is there trying to kill that crab. And Amumu flashes for the binding, and he gets the red buff tick on me. I have to flash away. But what we have here is a of red buff Ringar, who stacked his fury back up on the crab. He gets a kill. I get an assist because I eat him, and I think I autoed as well before I flashed. So I don't even die because of my prompt flash, and I don't even die in that situation. So I get a kill and an assist, and Ringar gets a kill and an assist. So automatically, the top side of our map is up and is ahead. We have these two weak magic damage champions on the enemy team, a Rise and a Mumu, that need a lot of time and potentially gold to get going strong. In the mid lane, we have two mid-game burst assassins trading relatively easily. A little bit of unfortunate play got a death to LeBlanc's name. But bot lane, we have an aggressive Leona, and who is actually silver, but our vein is their vein is gold. So if you want to know like the range of skill levels in this, we have two silvers on each team. I think Ringar and me was silver. Bound by Dad was gold. He's gold, and Aubrey was silver was platinum, and I believe Aubrey was either gold or gold. I think. No, LeBlanc is gold, I think. Anyway, on the enemy team, and I'm not too sure, but Rise is gold or silver, one of those. Aubrey's gold for sure, and Vayne. No, oh no, my God. Okay, Rise was platinum. I just remembered. I saw it at the beginning of the game. Showed me their borders. Rise is platinum, so either this is like his first time playing Rise, or that champion is harder to play than I thought. But of course, our lagging Sivir and relatively really aggressive support like Leona mixed in with it. But there you go. So bot lane's having a rough time. But apparently we missed it. Did I kill? I guess I just killed Rise while I was talking. So I get another kill on Rise. I went back and I got a Spectre's cow. He just now bought the catalyst. We didn't have that. Even the catalyst. He had like a ruby and a mana crystal. And I had a cowl already. And boots. Off of that first bit of that first advantage I got. So Rise can't even hurt me at this point, to be honest with you, until he gets some more items. But I'm just as far ahead as you want to be as a tank. Like I'm in heaven right now as a Volibear, who is just a really beefy tank that does a surprising amount of damage if allowed to. He's easily kited. Look at that! Wow, that I did not know happened, but that is amazing right there. It's a Mumu. It's got some skills to pay the bills, let me tell you. Alright, so gold lead. About 500 gold difference. Leona misses her ult here, but this doesn't matter. Vayne is ahead. Morgana misses the binding. This Vayne is gold, by the way. You're gonna see some things happen. So I'm teleporting down. Rengar's coming. I don't get anything out of this teleport at the moment. Everything's just missing, but the flash comes out at least. So I make a call. Let's do dragon, because I feel like I've wasted my teleport. I'm gonna make an aggressive call because I'm full health. I'm 2 and 1. I'm feeling strong, even though I don't got a lot of armor at this point. Vayne has been eliminated. The rest of the team is magic damage. So I'm not too worried about building a lot of armor. So LeBlanc's running her interference like a good LeBlanc does. It's a bit risky for her, but luckily the Morgana binding lands on a Mumu, so he can't follow up on this. But LeBlanc makes a play to dodge out the Ahri damage from her third ult tick. I unfortunately flip Mumu out of the way of the Bola, but it wasn't an empowered one, so I don't think it would have made a difference, and we make our escape. But we've got the dragon, so it's all good. It is all good. So at this point, Rise has had a chance to push in the tower and even up the CS. And yeah, just be a solo lane nuisance that's trying to farm up. So we're getting blue buff over to LeBlanc, like it's supposed to happen. And bot lane still not doing too great. Luckily, due to some aggressive plays that normally wouldn't work, I suppose. But I mean, you'll see this LeBlanc just start to explode. Like he gets a confidence boost or something. He just becomes good at this game. Like out of nowhere, he went from 0 to hero. So Morgana's is trying desperately to 1v2. like, I don't know, man. This LeBlanc just kind of wowed me at certain points in this. I think you're about to see it, actually, if the camera would so kindly. Let's watch this play here, because I know it's about to go down. Or maybe not. Maybe it isn't about to go down. I know at some point this guy 1v2s these fools. I think this is it, because at this point I'm thinking, oh yeah, I need to come down and help. But like, what just happened, right? And he dodges the charm with that. We're gonna rewind this, and he gets that. And I'm trying to go in, but he gets the ignite down. Like, he doesn't even need me at this point. And I walked all the way down here. I'm like, okay, good job. I got some experience. But I didn't do nothing that whole time. So I just walked down. I kind of gave up a bit of lane advantage. But it's okay, because if that had gone south and I needed to finish off Aubrey or something, I would have been able to, because at that point her ultimate was down. But if I'm going to rewind this. Okay, a little bit more. Because I want to see exactly how hardcore this guy outplayed him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up until Mumu decides to make that play, and I'm going to slow it down to like half. Okay, so here we are. So it's half speed, because I want to see exactly how this guy did so much damage. He's got blue buff, so that helps. Mumu takes the tower shot, the chain, the E pops. Aubrey's here, so LeBlanc thinks about it. And Amumu still got ult. Amumu ults to catch him. It pops the LeBlanc passive. So bear in mind he was invisible. It was just an ult W. Literally just an ult W that killed Amumu at that point. Because Amumu has no magic resistance, okay? And this LeBlanc is max W. And he gets the Q, the ignite, and the auto down on that. So that's how that happened. Alright. So bot lane, another kill to Vayne. So it's not the best, but at the same time, you gotta realize that the solo lane's doing so good, and the jungle doing so good off of that. It just means that Vayne is not an issue, because the rest of her team isn't. And though Vayne can solo carry against strong players, and the fact that Morgana can trade these kills back in a bad situation like that, that helps a lot. So Ryze is just about finished up his Rod of Ages, so this guy, he has the potential to be really strong late game, as Ryze does. Obviously not as strong as before, as old Ryze, but still pretty strong. But me, I'm just a tank at this point. But at the same time, Volibear does a stupid amount of damage for a tank. For like building full tank, he does damage. So I finished my cowl. I'm thinking, I'm good in this lane. I'm bad at CSing apparently. But it's okay, I'm solo farming, everybody's doing good. And not to worry too much about me. Sure, she's got a Blade of the Rune King, but like, LeBlanc's gonna blow her up. I just feel that confidence, and I know that whatever LeBlanc can't finish off, and you'll see it in this game, is that whatever LeBlanc cannot finish off is what I and Rengar's job is. So the charm lands, and it kind of results in the trade going better. So at this point, our Sivir is disconnected to try to reconnect and make it better. LeBlanc is in some trouble, but then Rengar comes out of here, and they get that kill, and Leona does no damage by herself, for the most part. And they just get a double kill out of that. And I'm just harassing this guy. I basically have the same combo. I wait for my full cooldowns, because Volibear's got like some 15-second cooldowns or something. It's kind of silly. But I wait for my combo to come off, and then I kind of walk at him until he W's me, which is his snare. And that's when I Q. Oh, he was so close to dying there. But luckily our Morgana didn't die there. But that was, I mean, the support almost killed there, like 5 and 3. Vayne, the only hope that their team has. If that Q had landed, that would have been killed. But it's okay, because that's the only hope on their team. And he's getting out-dueled almost. Just so close by a support, okay? So that's just the situation. Granted, our support is 50 CS. But I mean, he's got Seekers, Sword Shoes, and Frostfang or whatever. Like that's like strong support items at that point. That's like what you would expect support to have at 20 minutes, like 7 minutes later from now, on a winning team. But this game's only 2k apart. Like that gold is probably like all on our LeBlanc, you know, and maybe like a couple hundred. So like right there, I get the Q off before he W's, and then I just get a few autos, a few slaps down, as I like to call them, on Volibear, and then the W, and I've missed some more CS because I don't have like the rune page I'm using for this for top lane Volibear is 030. I have like attack speed marks or something ridiculous. Like I don't have any damage on that. It's all in the W, in the E. The E, you max it second in this. Ever since they changed the Q, that's what you want to do. Because the Q used to give a lot of movement speed. Oh, unfortunately, Ringguard didn't bother about that. So this, I'm getting sick of this combo. I pop my ult, I go in. Unfortunately, I died to the turret. My passive almost got me out of there. If it killed like 100 more health, I would have got out of there alive, actually, which is just ridiculous. If I had armor, I would have got out of there alive. But as it is, Spidey Scout. So I go back, I buy pretty much my Sunfire Cape. I got the components. And thanks to Bammy Cinder, I pretty much got the damage as well, which is why you buy that, the extra bit of whip clear, because the AoE that you have is your E and your ultimate. That's all you got. That's the only AoE you have. And a lot of times it comes down to split pushing. So you want to have that Sunfire Cape to do that. At the same time, Cinderhulk. But Cinderhulk been nerfed. I wouldn't build that on a solo lane Volibear. He doesn't have, he can't run, he needs flash basically, so he can't replace that with smite. He needs teleport as a top laner, so he can't replace that with smite. So basically, not that it's a bad item, it's nerfed, but it's probably still good on like a few like Shyvana basically what was started out on. And maybe Hecarim, I guess, because Hecarim's got lots of mobility besides it. Besides flash, Volibear needs his flash. He's probably the most easiest kind of tank I can think of. Like his CC is him running at your face and slowing you a little bit. That's his CC right there. So like I already just ulted. He missed his charm. I accidentally flipped a minion there. That's a bit unfortunate. Whatever. I get the W down and win the trade home just because of that, pretty much. This flip, and look at this play, this LeBlanc dude. He's out of control. He's just dodging all the skill shots. And look at that, man. They are scared of him too. Like, you see how far back Ari was? Like half health in that situation. Enough mana to cast the spells. He's been throwing them out this whole time. And he's so far back, even though Amumu is in front of him, between him and LeBlanc. He's scared. They are whipped in mid lane. And now the gold lead is a little bit over. It's actually only 12k, right? Or 1200 right now. So actually it's gone down. As a result of Vayne just getting more and more kills. And of course the shutdown onto LeBlanc. You don't think about it, but a shutdown is 500 gold. That's half a K. That's sometime like a quarter of, I was a quarter of our gold lead was that. Just removed by that shutdown. So it's not always good to like die. Like you say worth, but it may not be worth. So I slow him. Fortunately auto attack fails me. I get the Q off though. And he has no mana. That's why I feel comfortable doing this, but at the same time, Rise has a lot of movement speed. And he gets out of there. Because Volibear's really slow, as I said. He's so kiteable. But that's because like think about like Singed. Singed doesn't have a, because that flip is super strong, it's so powerful too. So that is why. So they get that kill on Vayne. Like Vayne, this is why I'm confused as why this Vayne is gold, because like he literally stands there and auto attacks. Like you'll see it like a fight that wins us the game at some point. He's just gonna he's gonna stand there and let me walk up to him when he could have kited me easily, because I'd already used my Q. You're gonna see it. I'll show it to you. So, I mean, that reason alone. Like, this guy's all their kills. He's their only hope of winning at this point. Outside of a Mumu that getting tanky. Unfortunately, they get this dragon. I say unfortunately. It's fortunate for them. It's not so much for us. But at the same time, it don't bother. It just slows down our victory. I guess if we were relying on 5 dragons. But we're not relying on 5 dragons. They're relying on 5 dragons because they have a single carry and a team that needs the stats. But look at this guy. He's just playing with them. His name's Canadian Fizz. This guy knows how to hop around, let me tell you. But for me, it's confirmation to be a platinum Rise. Well, he was platinum last season. I don't know. I didn't know Nexus it, but according to his banner, he was platinum last season. I know that has a lot of not bearing on the situation, but at the same time, man, I was unranked last season on this account, so it feels good to know that this account, the only account I've been playing, and actually got like demoted to Silver 2 like a couple weeks ago. Just now barely got back to Silver 1. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Minion blocked and then stunned. But I'm back to Silver 1. I'm almost gold. I'm almost in my promotion to gold. I've been in it like 3 times before I eventually got demoted to Silver 2. Actually, I was not in my promotion to gold. I've never been in my promotion to gold on this time. He gets the kill. That's cool. I've been in promotions to Silver 1 a lot before I eventually made it, and then I got demoted, and then I made it back in like 1 try. But it was kind of sad to get demoted back to Silver 2. I was Platinum 4 last season on my other account. I'm Gold 2 after placements this season. I didn't play much of it after placements. So, like, it kind of hurt me. It's stung. It's like, am I just not good enough? Or if he had got the ult tick on that, but Vayne got out of the ult, he would have got the kill. This Leona just throws her ult off cooldown pretty much. Like, it's kind of silly. Like, I don't know how he thought he was going to win that fight. Rengar's close to full fury. Like, of course, he's going to get that kill on you. He's got red buff. So now the gold lead is pretty much, it's pretty high. So I'm taking bot lane farm because I was down there and this turret's still up. Somewhere I got a kill. I don't remember where that happened. 4-1 now. Apparently I died as well. Oh, that dies from the tower dive. Okay, yeah. And I got my Sunfire, so I'm ready to split push, and I got teleport. I don't use teleport as much as I should, so I pretty much always have it. Vayne still scares me though, until I get more armor. I got Sunfire now, but it doesn't give that much armor actually. It's all about the passive and a little bit of health. It's just it's a jack of all trades item for top laners, but you get health, you get armor, you get damage. But it doesn't do any really well. Like if you want AoE damage, you build Hydra. If you want armor, you build Randuins. Your Thorn Mail. You want health, you build Warmogs. But yeah, Sivir is pretty useless right now, but he's not lagging as badly. He said he's still lagging a little bit this whole time, so this Amumu though needs to learn how to land a Q. Our whole team shows up. I just walk over to get the E at least, and maybe an auto for an assist. Assists are important, and I'm like, I'm gonna tank it. Nah, just kidding. I'm pretty tanky, but no, I'm not. I'm without my passive, but I do have passive in this situation, so I let my support go in, tank 1 shower shot at least, and I make sure to take aggro second because I am the tank. And as soon as Vayne shows herself, I'm flipping aggro to Vayne, and I'm tanking it this whole time, make sure my team can handle it, and at the same time, I'm not over committing to turret. The range. I want to stay on the edge of it as much as possible to walk out. And the passive, of course, makes me tankier than I would otherwise be. Especially, yeah, it's about 30% extra health. So that helps me tank that. And Rengar, if he was tanking it, would have died because Vayne got him like really low. Like 1 more auto probably would have killed him. So now Rengar's 6-0-5. That's a victory right there because either him or LeBlanc can blow up Vayne before the fight. And as I said, Vayne's the only good thing on their team right now. That's all they got going for them. And even that, it's just not going to be enough against this team. And if all else fails, I've got me there, you know, and I probably get kited. I do a few times in this game. But I'm still a threat that they have to think about. If they run out of peel, if they run out of CC, I will be there. I will be slapping your face. A little bit of BM, you know. And they just can't handle the skills right now. So that's my E. When you max E second, it goes about 240 damage AoE, which is pretty good mid game. Late game, not so much, but I mean that helps. It's every little bit helps. Q's just, it pretty much does the same at all levels. The only thing that increases. So right here, Aubrey goes in, or LeBlanc goes in, and I flash for the Aubrey kill. I make sure I get that, and then Rengar comes in here. And Vayne, she just stands there, literally standing there. Maybe she got CC'd now that I think about it by Morgana ult, but I don't know, man. He was just standing there. And LeBlanc comes back in with Ludens, and I just walked through the team. Me and Rengar just walked through the team. We killed them all. The easiest ace you've ever seen from a team that has a laggy native carry. And luckily it's Silver. All he has to do is ult. And that actually pretty much removes my weakness as Volibear in that I'm kiteable. But the Silver ult just makes it happen. So there was a thought, maybe we can do Baron, but it's not the best idea, to be honest. I'm the only tank and I'm half dead. and not even super tanky yet. So tanky, but not like super tanky enough to like tank Baron with a third of my health. So this is an interesting big fight here. So Leona goes on me. Unfortunately, Morgana walked into the line. But our assassins go in, they chunk Ari and force her to flash. She's out of the fight. She ults back in, but now she's really out of the fight. And I'm just tanking everything. I'm tanky. And we disengage. Alright, that's good. We don't want to fight that because they got full mana bars with Ari now. Who just got blue buff? It was, you know, and we got silver bot lane. So ultimately, we don't want to fight that. But unfortunately, they going. Luckily, this is what saves us here. Is my recall went through. Okay, so I teleport back. I've got home guards, so that would have been like a bad trade for us. Even now, but then I get this follow-up kill on Aubrey. Boom, just blow him up. Okay, so now think about it. In this situation, we got two options. We got Dragon and Baron, and Rengar's dead, Sivir lagging, LeBlanc backing. It's just gonna be me. I don't got the damage. Sivir doesn't really have the damage. Look at her items. She got a PF sword. That's her items. So Dragon's the optimum call here. And none of our waves were really pushed. So we push a wave in middle. We got waves stacking on the sides, on their side, so they have to deal with that. And we just go take out Dragon. I mean, Dragon takes this long for us to do, and it actually does that much damage to me. So just think about how much Baron would have done. But our team's up now. And now our gold lead's almost 10k. That's a lot of gold. So our team's up. Rengar's gonna get his red buff. I'm bot lane. I'm thinking about backing. But then I'm like, oh no, well, I know what I'm doing. I'm killing that stupid crab. Because I'm all about crab control. Especially when I jungle, but even as a top laner. I'll take it. And take it as whatever I am. If I come across a river and there's a crab in it, I'm gonna kill it. It's just good habit. It gives you a lot. It's a lot of power. The speed boost, vision, maybe, yeah, vision's good. It's less than a ward, but it covers the river. But the speed boost is the most important thing, especially as a split pusher. Like maybe if your teleport's down, you can split push one wave away, and if the timing aligns, you can get that speed boost to get you to the fight. But I mean, it's just helpful, especially in that escape. So here they kind of corner LeBlanc. They're the 1v2ing her, and I'm tanking Ari over here. Ari misses her charm. So this is an interesting fight here. So LeBlanc, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. This LeBlanc just carries the game. So Morgana flashes in, like, forces so much distance from their team. I make sure to at least try to get an assist out of that, but then they re-engage over there. So I'm just focusing. I pop my ult because I got 3 autos with ult off. Did a bit of damage. They pop my passive, so I'm like, I'm gonna get out of here. But just get kited. So I mean, that's an even trade. Jungle for support, who's about as fat as that said jungler. But yeah, Sivir getting that push on bot lane to help us out. So I mean, that was an even trade. That was the best they home for us. That was pretty good for them. They got the kites down. They bursted LeBlanc before she could really be too troublesome. I mean, she still chunked them good. But I mean, this one, like, Volibear does so much damage. Like, look at this. I got 8 kills. And my only death is from a turret dive at like 5 minutes. Or it's probably like 10 minutes, but somehow I got 8 kills. It's somehow just LeBlanc. I don't think I was KSing him for the most part. You just do what you do in fights. Like when I'm playing a tank, I'm not thinking about, okay, I gotta get this kill. The most that I'll do with that, and that I pointed out when it happens, is I make sure I get assists at least. I try, and of course, ease is slow. That's gonna help my team out. So I pop that down. I'll run over there, pop that down before continuing on, just to try to help my team, and also it's free gold for me. So, but most of my damage is gonna be focused on just slapping their carries around. I don't care about the kills. I'm not trying to get kills in this role. Like I'm not one of those. So I'm a good tank player. I'm a good Volibear player, I think. But it just happens because. And lots of them happen with the ult, honestly, like not even the W. Late game, that W doesn't do as much damage as you think, but boom. See, I left that kill, because I was like, oh, okay, he got that ignite on her. I'm not going to chase after that. I get my Sunfire proc on there, so I know I've got that. It's just, I focus my attention to the rest of the team, and I get a kill on Rise for it. an assist, and this is the time to Baron. We could have pushed that turret, but I mean a Baron gets us a turret and then some. So what I didn't notice at this time is that Vayne apparently went AFK or disconnected or something. So I mean that kind of sucks for them, but we were dealing with that all early game. That's the reason we ain't fed right now. Just because our Sivir was lagging some hardcore. So boom, there we go. We got a support Sivir. I joke, but yeah. So there's Vayne's back now. He's like, oh, what I missed? Oh, the enemy team just got Baron. Okay, sorry guys. You know, I had to go take the trash out or something. And now we're working on a 20k gold lead right now. It's a 14k almost gold lead. Yeah, 14k gold lead. That's pretty good. That's nothing to sneeze at for solo queue like this. And we're taking objectives. We get an objective after pretty much every fight. And that's all you can ask for. I mean, considering this is like silver, Vayne still does a lot of damage to me. Like, that was 2 autos. She didn't even get the silver bolts proc off. But unfortunately for Vayne, Rengar does more damage to her she does to him. So I flash for this. Again, tossing Leona out of Rengar's thing. He flashes for it. So it's kind of unnecessary, but yeah, stuff happens. You know, I'm desperate. I'm in a situation where I'm like, I need to engage a fight. I'm sick of getting kited. I'm ready to slap some fools, okay? So, you know, I'm flashing for that. To start that fight at least. We get the turret. Get them running off. I'm just harassing Aubrey so she's not wave clearing. You know, I get 2 wards off. Upgraded trinkets, baby. So I'm like, I'm just gonna run it Aubrey. LeBlanc's got the same idea. That's good stuff. Rengar even ulted for this turn. So that has the same idea as that aggressive play. Like when you're ahead and you know you can do it, you just do the plays. So I'm like, okay, let's push mid lane now. But I mean, the team already knows what's doing. They're pinging it. That's not me pinging it. So. But Mumu decides to go in here. He gets a beautiful ult. Like, if they were not so behind, and I don't really get much done this fight. I'm like just trying to do stuff. I get some ultimate slaps down on a few people, but I'm getting kited. But my passive procs again. I get that W down here. I'm trying to get the kill over the Rengar. But I'm like, okay, if I can get that kill. But I didn't realize I was tanking that tower. I'm gonna have to. I don't care that much to go back and see what happened there, but. More huge plays by LeBlanc. I mean, look at this guy. This is crazy. But I think, like, when I attacked the turret, the ult hit Ahri, and that's why the turret decided second. Rengar dies here because Ryze is like, oh, suddenly I'm relevant. And dies to Sivir, who's suddenly unstoppable. Go from lagging to unstoppable. Lashing in for that. We're like, man, just take the tower, man. What you doing? Okay, we get the tower. Now Dragon's back up. We can go take that. So that's where I'm going. I'm pinging on my way to that. I'm all about that dragon control too. Like, I get upset when the enemy team got that dragon, that one dragon they did get. I was like, oh man, what the heck? They got a dragon? All our solar lanes are fed. This should be happening. And they're probably not even helping them with this, so it's not like that was an issue. So LeBlanc's getting that top lane. I was gonna be like, man, I'll push top lane because I can teleport. I can come down and help if it's necessary, but I didn't realize the Mumu flashed for that. Oh my god. I mean, that's just unlucky. So there we go. Our Morgana just half health Vayne with a Q. Stops that in its tracks. And we get our third dragon, which helps out Volibear again. Weaknesses. We're trying to shore up weaknesses. And we get a Randuin's. I think we had it for the last fight, to be honest. That's more AoE CC, more slow, more health, more armor, everything we want. And it's slow. So that's basically speed for us, if you think about it. Or speed for me. Well, the whole team actually. It's like a reverse Righteous Glory. So I eat first to get the Banshee's Veil popped. I probably should have just tossed first because it would have done the auto attack damage. It wouldn't have flipped him. And then I would have slowed him with the E. But I don't know. You think it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not like we're gonna kill him anyway. So I'm just queuing off cooldown. I'm like, hey, come here, baby. You wanna play? I kind of get CC'd really badly here. I'm trying so freaking hard to like do something in this fight, but luckily LeBlanc's there. So, I mean, this is what you do though. Like, you're a threat. They respect that. Like, they're not ignoring you. Like, if you play like Mundo, at a certain point, they're just gonna ignore you. Same with Scion, outside of your ultimate, and like stepping outside of your cube, they're just gonna ignore you. You're not a threat so much outside of those CC options you offer. I mean, Volibear, they are avoiding you at this point. Like, you are a threat. So, I mean, at the very least, walking at the enemy, you're gonna be having presence in that fight. If that's all you get done is walking towards the enemy, you're getting presence. So I flip Aria, I'm taking tower, I'm like, whatever. I don't think I die here. I'm Volibear, man, I don't die. Silver managed to get a revenge on Vayne. And we're just cleaning up here. Flip Leona into my team to make sure that she gets her maximum damage with her W. And that's game, bye. That's game, guys. So there we go. That's Volibear top lane in high silver, low gold with a few plats last season thrown in there for fun. And that's my LoL play video. I decided I'm gonna either do this or Guild Wars on Saturdays. Don't worry about the accent, man. It's temporary. I'm in like a limbo mode where I don't know how to talk normally because I've been hanging around with too many West Coast Mexican people, and I picked up their accent. So don't worry about that. It'll hopefully be gone by my next video. I hope so. Hope it never comes back again. I'm white as white can be, if you know what I look like. If it even sounds anything close, it's just what I hear in my head, and I can't talk anything different. It just gets stuck in my head. Like one night, little. That's cool. You can scroll after the game's over in Spectator. But anyway, one night I was hanging out with my friends, and I started talking in my Scottish accent, like all night long. And I couldn't stop. Like I tried. It's like I forgot how to talk English, like with an American accent. It was a bit of a nightmare, to be honest with you. It wasn't very fun. But I don't really know what this accent is. It's stupid, is what it is. But it's affected. It's a result of just listening to West Coast Mexican ghetto talk, I guess. And yeah, I'm sorry about it, but I had to make a video tonight, because this day's almost over for tomorrow, which is today for you guys. And there you go. So enjoy the accent, I guess, if that's your cup of tea. White guys doing impersonations really badly. And enjoy the video ultimately, because I'm gonna be doing some of these. I'm gonna be doing some Guild Wars on the weekends as well. Maybe tomorrow will be a Guild Wars episode. But yeah, I got my weekday schedule pretty much booked with The Witcher and oh my god, this accent. I gotta get out of this, dude. Like the weekend is booked with I'm trying really hard to talk normal here. Oh my god, it's like a conscious effort. Like, oh my god, I stopped trying and I just immediately slip back into that. Like, I'm not even trying to talk like this. It's just coming out, and it's stupid. Like, if it was a good accent, then sure, like, I wouldn't mind that. But it's not a good accent. I'm not very good at it because I'm white and I don't got that. I don't got the swagger to pull that off, regular. So anyway, I'm about to let this go because I'm just rambling here. Next thing you know, we're in the ramble zone all over again. I'm gonna avoid that ramble zone. So hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a different video, and next week for League of Legends. Sometime either next Saturday or next Sunday, you'll get your League of Legends fix. Hopefully, I'll try to have a good Lux game recorded for you guys, so I can show you how good I am at Lux, and maybe like give some pointers and tips for people trying to learn Lux, because I consider myself like a Lux main. I prefer to play Lux over any other champion at this point in time. So, and I used to play Lux a lot when I first started playing, up till I'd switched to AD carry pretty much. So, all right. Peace out, my friends, my homies.